Hello. Um. Do, 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 do. Oh, hello. Test. Mic came unplugged. Is a mic? What have we got? Have we got everything on? So no sound at all coming from the game. This always happens every time I try and stream. It's never straightforward. That'll go down to about there. Look at my face. Don't look at my face. I don't mind. Look at the face. It's just a face. Okay. Do. Test. Okay. Voice works. Game audio. What's a game audio? I don't know. Right. Christ, no. Hang on. I know what it is. There! Ta-da! I am a genius and I have fixed it. Oh no, I don't have any buttons to turn on and off. To turn on and off tags. Okay, so this is going to be an epic adventure across Australia. Buttons. I can bring up a map and show you where we're going. I'll show you where we're going today. Where have my buttons gone? Oh, what fucking pain in the ass. Appear, you bastard. Appear. So is anyone flying along with us today? Take a look outside the airport. Can't get my map up. Can I get other things up? Are my buttons just not working? My buttons aren't working. No, that's odd. Why my buttons stop working? Can I turn? Ah, there we go. Right, hide all of this. Right. So here we are, Gold Coast. You can see there, and if we zoom right out, so we're going from here on the east coast of Australia. Going to go all the way across. First, we're going to go towards Alice Springs in like several weeks' time. I don't have like a proper schedule, you see, so you know, I'll do this when I'm available, but it's not. I can't really be like, oh, it's going to be every such and such a day. I just kind of jumped in today because I was going to be flying anyway with Two Tone Murphy, but he's not well. He's eaten a bad what? I don't know what he eats. What do they eat in Ireland? No, shut off. Photogrammetry here. Be good. Yeah, right. Map. So we're gonna go across that from there to Alice Springs, and then down over here, over the gold mining area, and to Perth, right across Australia. And we're starting off with just this little bit. We're not flying in such a straight line today either. We're having a bit of a flyabout because we can take a look at the Gold Coast, we can take a look at Brisbane and some of the mountains. There was actually a reason why we're going to stop at Nanango Airport. which was that I was going to make a livery for this flight, but I just couldn't find the a paint kit for the Kitfox, so no custom livery. But I was going to give the plane a name, and there is the indigenous people that live in this area, that live particularly in that area around waypoint 3 on the map. They are certainly not the only indigenous people to have had knowledge of astronomy, but they actually it was recorded for posterity, so a lot of stuff about kind of like we don't know, I don't think, what some of the indigenous people in other parts of Australia called various stars and constellations, but it was all written down for the people who live around here, and I just thought it'd be really cool to name the plane after the indigenous word for the particular star. Then that all kind of like went by the wayside because we're just flying in a standard livery. It's a lot of work to make a livery, and I just never got round to it. But nevertheless, that's why we're going to fly up there today. Why have I don't know why my button's gone. What pain! Just have to turn the map off in OBS. Aviation info. That's not working. Classic. Classic. Nothing works. Nothing ever works. It's Fly Live Studio. It's on. Why is it not working then? Work, damn you. I don't think the problem is with Fly Live Studio. I think... Is this something that we can fix within... Refresh it. Yes! Okay. Right, we've been fannying about for too long. Time to get started. I'm just going to have a little look around the airport, see if anyone's about. Buttons change. Is something actually wrong with my Stream Deck? None of the buttons on it are working. Stream Deck's crashed. Jesus. Don't have much luck with this kind of thing. Everything always crashes. Like, can I shut it down? Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. Nope. No. Stream Deck just doesn't work today. Passing work. Jeez. Okay, you know what? Sod all of it. Let's just take off. Nope, we're gonna... Let's have a look around. So, yeah, so Gold Coast is this fairly cloudy today. So, it's the 5th largest city in Australia. It's the largest city that's not a state capital. And it is known for its skyline, which you can see over there. An area called Surfers Paradise, big beaches, the kind of like really stereotypical Australian stuff. I think Oz Flight Simmer actually lives around here somewhere. And we, let's see, I don't know what I was going to say. I don't have anything prepared. But I just thought this was a really nice place to start. We can fly along the coast there, then fly over Brisbane, then head up into the mountains. Enough talk. Let's fly. Any wind? Lights on. Don't need them. Zoom in on that one so we can see where we are, but let's zoom out on this map. SimConnect not working. Why is my plane not? Why is my plane not on SimConnect? I wonder if there's an issue with SimConnect. Because little nav map, it doesn't see my plane, but it still says that it's connected. It doesn't like say that there's an issue. So okay, little nav map is slightly cheating. Out like this. Right, we need to turn to the left. Yeah, little nav map. There's no wind data on it as well. Where's the? Can anyone see a windsock? Windsock. Oh, there's one. Oh, there was one. What's there? Slight crosswind. Okay. Let's take off from this runway. Runway 14, I believe. Okay, I need to get this thing going. Forget where the... Here's fuel. Mm. What am I doing wrong here? Ah! Okay, momentous occasion. This is going to be a flight right across the whole of Australia, and it starts here. Right here. And there's no taxiway up there, but, you know, we don't need roads where we're going. Let's get on the taxiway though. Do. It's better. We'll get in the air and start to enjoy the scenery. Motor 936. I wonder what all these people are doing in the area. Maybe they're just like, because it's a big city and a recent world update, be a few people about. Oh, getting a bit fast. Oh, I always hate this bit in like a tail dragger. I'm gonna absolutely flip it, face plant. Getting a bit fast. Okay. Right. Alright, people. Perth, here we come. Be nice if we should kind of like I don't know, dip the wheel in the sea before we... But that just sounds like a potential disaster. So okay, let's give it some beans. And I mean, like, on a runway this big, kind of takes about 2 feet for a plane like this to take off. So it's gonna put the flaps up already. And here we are. There's the Pacific. This area we're flying now, Coolangatta, Tweed Heads. Don't know if anyone's ever seen the cartoon, adult cartoon, the Big Les show. It's kind of set around this area. You fucking dragger. Nice little kind of like swampy sort of areas and stuff, and all photogrammetry here. Got like residential areas. So, I suspect that there is something of a problem with Sim Connect trim. This area is Tweed Heads, and I believe that there's a lighthouse down here somewhere. And this is like the border between Queensland and New South Wales runs right through this area, like right along this little spit of land. So you've got like I think like these houses over there, just down there, I think are in New South Wales, and then this little peninsula, like some of the houses are in New South Wales, and some are in Queensland. I think the boundary runs kind of right through this. Yeah. Let's get some. It's kind of difficult to take photos in this plane because it has no aileron trim, and it does just kind of like, in the time it takes me to kind of like jump into drone view, line up and take a photo, it will have gone off course. Anyway, we can lower throttle a little bit just so that it stops flashing red at me. There we go. And enjoy the view. So I'll be able to tell you more about where we are if we're still flying just over the airport. If little nav map was working properly. I'm gonna just try and restart it. Because I wouldn't mind collecting the there we go. It's better. Wouldn't mind just having the trails saved, so I can look back on what I've done. Yeah, here we are. The southern part of the Gold Coast, which is a big kind of agglomeration of towns, sort of like towns that existed until like about the 50s when they all just started to merge together. So what we have here is the area we just flew over, which is Coolangatta and Tweed Heads, and Tweed Heads isn't part of Gold Coast because that's not even in Queensland, that's in New South Wales. Where we're coming up to is Burleigh Heads, which is buttons. that area there with a little hill, and that's one of the original parts of Gold Coast. And that's where they built a hotel called the Surfers Paradise Hotel, and that gave its name to this strip of land by the sea, which is called Surfers Paradise, and that's kind of become one of Australia's kind of prime residential areas. I think there's a building in here that's the tallest building in Australia. I think it's something like the tallest residential building in the Southern Hemisphere or something like that. So, you know, it's that kind of place. It's not, I had to look all this up, it's not a place that you would have heard of if you didn't come from Australia, but, you know, it is, in a way, a very kind of quintessentially Australian city. I mean, it's like literally called Surfers Paradise. So yeah, Surfers Paradise is the area up there where all the skyscrapers are. And we're not far from Brisbane either, so I guess these two areas, Gold Coast and Brisbane, between them make up quite a large sort of conurbation. Let's kind of come down a bit lower as we fly past the skyscrapers. Stick some music on. If this works, which it probably won't. Okay, it's a bit loud. I think that works alright.